Hey everyone, so this video is about a little concept that is missing data. Now you have worked on the tables that are data frames in the Pandas, and I have told you that Pandas is used for data analysis. So what if you are analyzing data and you get something missing, like you are getting marks of students and any student is absent? So how to deal with that one? So for that one, Pandas has some features that are under the missing datas and that we are going to cover here. So for that, let we have an example dictionary that is like A first, and then the values at A will be something like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then we have B, and the values on B will be like 6, 7, 8, 9, and last will be missing. And for missing values we use something that is np.nan that determines the missing values. So come on, see this one, because we are going to use this one again and again here. Now after B we have C, that will be equal to like 9, after 9 0, then 1 2. Now this time 2 values missing. Then we have D, that will be 3 4. Now 3 values are missing. Then we have here third time. After that we have E, and on E we have 4 values missing. So here just 5 and then 4 times np.nan, and there we go. Here also I did not have the comma. Now shift return. Now if you print this one, that is, first let me pass it to beginning, and there we go. Now here we have D, and if you print that one you will get a list of this one, dictionary of this one. Now to convert this dictionary into data frame, just do pd dot data frame and then pass D. You will get this one and give it into a variable that is data frame. Now we have df equal to this thing. Here this nan denoting the missing values, and here if you notice, first one has all the values, second one have 1 missing, then third one have 2 missing, then 3 missing, then the fourth one has 4 missing. Now to deal with them we have few methods with the Pandas. That is, first one is, like if you want to have all these values whose particular values are missing get out of this table, then we use something like that is known as df.drop na, and then just pass the axis. Like if you press here shift tab, you will get that you require here axis, and there are some other things, that is how thresh, about which we are going to discuss later after this one. So for rows you just need to pass axis equal to 0. All the rows with missing values will be eliminated from here. If you pass this one 1, then you get the column which has all the values like this one. So that's how you can remove the rows and columns in which there is any missing value, and by default the axis value is 0. If you do this one you will get the row in which all the values are available. Now if you are something like, there is no problem if 2 values are missing or 3 values are missing and 1 values are missing, rest I will not work on them. So what if you want to work something like this one? Then we have something known as thresh. That's something like if you need all these values, then just like if you did 5, then only the rows in which all the values are available will get there. If you need something like, I can work with 3 values available, so just pass 3, you will get all the rows in which at least 3 values are available. And if you do something like just 1 value, I can work with that one, you will get the complete table here, because all these has at least one value, 1 2 3 4 5. These are not indexes, these are the values a, b. If you have noticed, a is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. The values in which you have np.nan are converted into float, but those who do not have np.nan are still the integers. So this is the thresh and axis we have done now. After that, what if you want to fill all these values? Like I need any particular value that is something like 1 in all these cases. Like if you want to have some analytic based on multiplication, then you want to add 1 in all the values. Like multiplication with 1 cannot affect the values. So for that one, we have another method after this, that is known as fill NA. Here drop and fill, you have noticed both have NA. NA means these values that we have used there. So here you use the value that you want to fill, like I want to add 1. Then you will get something like all the nan are replaced by 1. So that's how you can replace the values that are missing in your data frame. And if you want to fill all this value by using some particular operations, you can also do that one also. Like if I need to replace all the values in B that are missing with the average value, that is the most common thing whenever you are working on something like sales or you are working on margins, then you replace the missing values by the average values, because the average of all the values will be equal to true value. So that's approx the output expected. So that's why filling all the terms with the average value is much more efficient. So for that, if I need to fill all the values missing in B with the average value of B elements, then I will do something like first pass the B in quotes. Make sure you are passing the quotes again, because these are indexes. These are some particular small things in pandas that you may get confused on, like where to add the quotes. In NumPy also, even when you are professional also, and even if you are beginner also, you will always confuse in these things. So make sure to write them on a particular page, like where I have to add quotes and where I do not have to. So this one, these A, B, C, D and E are just the values of the dictionary. So they are characters and you need to pass the quotes. Here after passing there, then here in fill NA, you need to have value. That value will be denoting the value you are filling. Like first we have done 1, and here if you don't do 1 in this one, then you will get B, just B, replaced its last value with 1, that is this nan replaced by 1. And here you can make that mean value, like I can do something like df, then here pass again B dot mean. These mean and the functions like the mean are the function related with the pandas that are defined under the group by, that we are going to learn in the next video. And when you do something like this one, here you notice the value is replaced by 7.5. That is the average of these 4. Like if you try the average, then if I replace the difference, that is 5, that is common in all these. After 5 I have 1 2 plus 5, then we have 7 there. Here plus 5 3, 8 here, plus 4 with 5 9 here. So here I have 4 3 2 1, and the average of 4 3 2 1 you will get divided by, then you will get 7.5. that is the average value of this one. How? 4 plus 3 7 plus 2 8, sorry 9, and then 1 10. 10 divided by 4 2.5, and then we add the difference 5, we get this 7.5. That's how mean is calculated here, and the mean is added with that one. You can also do this thing with any value, like if you do with C, just do C here, you will get the average of these two. 1 and 2 average will be 1, because the values are in floating point and the round off will be 1. Approx value is 1.5. If you do something like here, you are doing with C, replacing with C, and add here B, then the average of B will be added in these values. So this thing here doesn't depend on this thing here. You can add the average of any value. You can even take a variable and take the average of rows or something like that one and do the same thing. After that, here we have with mean, and if you do with E, like in E we have just 5 and there we pass E, all the values will replace by that one. And if you try to do something like this one, here I have 2, then here I have 2, you will get error because that thing doesn't work in same with the rows. And so make sure just passing the characters that are referring columns. So this one is again a homework for you. Try to replace with the rows. That how you can formulate this problem, that adding average or adding some value to the rows, missing values in rows. So here we are done with the missing values also. I hope you understand this one. And one thing, if you do something like this one A, you will not get any value replaced because already filled values will not get replaced. Just the missing values that are not available will be replaced. So done with the missing values, and thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Hey everyone. So in this video we are going to learn something by which you will get to know that how pandas are used for data analysis. Till now you have just learned the data frames and all that, but you did not get the idea that how we can use these pandas to analyze any data. So that's what something we are going to do here by a topic that is known as data frames, group by. So we are going to learn here group by, and let me begin. First I have an example dictionary. That is something, a person that is selling fruits, maybe having a fruit shop, like we have P stands for Pugger. So Pugger is a fruit seller and Pugger have few items on his shop, like we consider first, like that one is apple. Pugger is selling apple and we will use this twice. That what I will tell you, I have used this one twice in a while. Then second thing, Pugger is selling orange, and then again copy that orange also, command C and command V. And then Pugger is also a smuggler, so he's selling guns also. So stay away from Pugger. Now we have a list of items. Sorry, this one is not supposed to be there. So this is the list of item that Pugger is selling. And now we have another list here in the dictionary, that is on which days the Pugger is selling the items. Like Pugger have stock of apples on Monday, Tuesday, then oranges on Wednesday, Thursday, then guns on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is off for Pugger. So here we have days, maybe that one is okay. Then we have in days like first Monday, then Tuesday, then Thursday, after Tuesday we have Wednesday, and then Thursday, then we have Friday, and we have Saturday. After that, this is the second thing that we need here. Now for third column we require something like this sales, that is we denote with sales, because in any analysis you will either just go for sales or go for the cost, or we can say that the revenue you have generated, and that's what you analyze in the pandas also. No one analyze something like to whom I have sold the things and all that. So here I have sales, and that is like on Monday Pugger sold 100 kg of apples. That is something impossible, but he's Pugger, so Pugger can do anything. After that on Tuesday he sold 80 kg. Then oranges we have, and one thing I forgot to tell, that why I have used this twice. So that's why I have used twice, because I have to consider 6 days here. So I have done something like apple on 2 days, orange on 2 days, and guns on 2 days, so that you will understand the group by better. Then the oranges are more popular and have great demand, so Pugger sell 200 kg oranges on the first day and 100 kg on next day. Then smuggler Pug, he sold 5 kg, sorry not kg, 5 guns on Friday, then 10 on Saturday. And that's our dictionaries. Now get in the beginning, and there we go, here it is. Now shift return, and then this is our dictionary here. Items that are apple, etc., days and sales. Now convert this one into our data frame, that is df. Just do pd dot data frame. Now you are expert in this one. Then we have p, and if you print p, you will get this one. So this is the list, or we can say data frame, which we are going to analyze here. First, something is known as group by, is a, we can say that inbuilt function that do something like, if I want to have the means of my sale, the standard deviation of my sale, let me do that, then you will understand better. Like if I consider something like x, any variable, and first I need to group by this all. So I will do something like df dot group by, all in small case letters, nothing is in capitalize. Then I will group according to anything, like I want to group according to items, because I have 3 types of item there. And now shift return. Now if you try to print x1, you will get something like that one, because there's not any value. This one is just, I have grouped this data frame according to the items. And what that means is something like, if I want to have the mean of all the sales, then I will do something like x dot mean. Then which type of mean will I get? I will get according to the item, because I have grouped the item according the item there. Like I have 3 items, apple, orange and guns. So it will automatically scan for the items that are common, like apple, apple, orange, orange, and guns, guns. If I also add there a third one that is denoting the Saturday and again the guns, like if I do there guns here, and then the day will be like after Saturday we have Sunday, then the sales will be like again 5, and when I run that one, I will get another one that is Sunday there. And now if I perform the mean, I will get this thing, that is apples, the mean of all the apple sale, like 100 on Monday, 80 on Tuesday, 100 plus 80, 180, half of that one 90, because there are 2. Then if I go for oranges, 300 divided by 2, 150. Then I will go for guns, that is 20 by 3, 6.6, because they are 3, not 2, because it just take the mean value. So for mean, we will add all the values and divide it by the total number of values. So here is how you can group the elements. So that's what you can also do for the big scales, like if you are working on like thousands of data, then according to item you will solve the data, and you will find that which item is best on sale. Like if you are a fruit seller like Pugger, and you will get like, I'm selling 1000 apples in a week, 500 oranges, and like 80 banana, or like that one. So we'll find that which thing is largest in sale. Like here I have orange, the orange is something I am selling the most, so I will go for larger stock of oranges, smaller stock of apples, and even a more smaller like guns, number of guns there. So that's how, by using these things, you can have the stocks and all that, and can work on that. You can also make a table of like cost, the rupees you have made. You can also consider this one as rupees, so that you can also analyze the profit. There are few more methods related to that one. At this point, this is clear that how you can use this group by to analyze the data. Now you will find different methods, like if I want to have sum of the items, then I just use x dot sum. I will get 180 there, 20 guns because I have sold 20 guns, and 300 oranges, that is 200 plus 300. If you want to add have standard deviation, you will get the standard deviation. This is what you can calculate with the formula. That's what I'm not going to do here. After that, if you need to count that how many of these are selling, like I'm selling apple on 2 days, guns on 3 days, oranges on 2 days. Here I have taken the example of days, but you can work on anything, like you are selling the number of that particular item according to any particular condition or any particular item with that one, something like that one. You can also find the maximum and minimum values, like x dot maximum. You will get there this one, like apple, I have sold apple maximum on Tuesday. So here on these two, apple on Tuesday is 100. This is so showing me Tuesday 100, but I have done on Monday. Guns on Sunday, maybe this one is showing the next day, and sales, it's showing maximum sales, that is 100 of apples, 10 of guns, and you can see 200 of oranges, but it's showing days differently. Maybe that's because of index. So if we try minimum also, you will get the minimum, like 80 apple, guns 5, and 100 oranges. Also, if you need all the information regarding these things, like if you want to completely describe the table, then you have a method that is known as describe. So you just use x dot describe and then the parentheses, nothing in the parameter because you have already grouped the item with the item, and when you return that one, you will get something like this one. Apples selling on 2 days, their mean is this one, their standard deviation this one, minimum value sold 80, and that one here you have percentages and maximum value 100. And here we have guns, all the values available for guns, oranges, and this one is like something here horizontally. You can make this one vertically also, like here you can just use another method, that is transpose, because people prefer something like this one, apples, guns, and oranges. They want to compare them, and it's easy to compare in vertical lines. So that's how you can also convert that one in vertically. I have told you because that one is horizontally there. So this is how you can analyze the data by using pandas, and you have some few methods by which you can easily get the things, because to analyze any data, I believe you just need all these things only. You either need mean, maximum value, minimum value, sum, and you are not going to do something like while you are analyzing any product sales and you are performing their integration. That's something maybe weird. So this is how you can group by the elements, and I hope you understand that one. This one is an important video, so I will suggest you to go through this one again if you did not understand anything there. So thanks for watching, and if you still have any doubts, then ask me, I will help you there. So see you in the next video. Hey everyone, in this video we are going to learn about joining. Joining is something when we need to join 2 or more data frames into one, then we use the joining. Similar to joining, we have 2 more little concepts, that is merging and concatenation, that are also used for the same purpose but something with different. So that's what we are going to learn later. Till now we have learned all the concepts about the data frame, but not the something that can join 2 or more data frames. So here we will take example of 2 data frames that are built by using 2 dictionaries, that are x1 and y1. So here we have x1 and any random dictionary like A, the column name, and then the values like 1, 2, 3. Then we have something B, and the values will be like 5, 6, and 7. Now for Y we have C. So we have different column names, and here we have 3, 4, 5, and then we have D. Here we have this one like 2, 3, 5 or 6. So here we go with this one. Now we will convert these 2 into data frame, that is X and Y. So to convert that one, just pd dot here data frame f capital and frame, and in that one pass the parameters, that is first x1, and provide the index. Like here we have something random, that is p1, p2 and p3. Make sure these are indexes, so they require quotes also, otherwise it will show you error. Just copy this one now and paste in this one and just change y1. So here we are done with that one. Now if you write x1 you get this, and y you get this one. Now to join these means like I have this one, and with this one I also get that one here. So to join that we have a simple method, that is x.join, the one that you need first, like here on the left, and then in parentheses we pass the one that we need on right, like y. You will get this one. Here I have 1 2 3 5 6 7, then I have 3 4 5 and 2 3 6. Here if you press shift tab, here you will find different bunch of options like how, that is the one we are going to use in these joining and concatenations. So how is something, if you write that here you have 4 types of options, that is left, and invalid syntax how, sorry I did not have a comma there. Now this one, and one thing here we have this same, we can say this index values, that is p1, p2 and p3. So here now with the 4 options like left, then we have right, notice this one, this is the same. Then we have something known as inner, this one is by default. If you did not choose how, then the inner is by default. Then we have one outer. So when the indexes are same, all these will be same. And now if I do something like change this one into p2, here this one p4 and this one p5, and do something like this join, you will get this one. Here you have 1 2 3 5 6 7, then we have C with index p1 and the values in X that have p4 and p5 nan, and similarly in Y we have p2 and p3 nan. If you now change this one into inner, you will get this one, the only one that have same indexes. If you do this one like left, you will get this one, only those values that like this one is the left, and here this have index p1 p2 p3, so you will find only p1 p2 and p3. That's left. This left stands for the we can say data frame on left. If you convert this one into right, you will find only of right like p1 p4 and p5 indexes of this one. And if you do not have any index in common, like if I make this one p4, this one p5 and this one p6, and do something like this one, you will get only this one. Values in X will be nan because no index is same. So here this right left defines that which index are going to be covered here on the output. So this is about the joining, and this one is a very easy and little concept. Just x dot join in parentheses the one on the right, and if you want these then you can add these also. If you do like this one, you did not pass anyone, then the inner one by default, and that one also equal to y. Now we are done with this one, and we will continue in the next video.